Let's go take a walk through the snow. The March blizzard. You can see just how much we've got. I mean, that's a lot. Everything's plowed. Look at how much we got. It's crazy, isn't it? March storm. What a perfect name, Storm Elsa. Look at that. That takes us to work. I mean, it's insane. Then we got to get to Henry, who is doing okay. You got food, Henry? Yep. They've shoveled that. Look at it. Seriously. That goes past my knee. So you can't walk in this. I mean, you have to have some kind of path. It's just so deep. And of course, the country offers drifting and all of that. But somewhere by those chairs is a fire pit. But everything's, I mean, this poor tree is on the ground. I'm surprised it hasn't broken branches. But the chickens are good. Clearly, they're not coming out. Curious what happened there. What's all that messed up for? I don't know. Yeah, they're drifted in. Hi, girls. See all the little holes in the plastic? Can you see that? I'm not sure if you could see it, but the plastic's all ripped up from Henry. When we let him out, he comes and walks around the coop and tries to get in to the girls. And when he does, he nearly kills them. So he has his own coop, unfortunately. And last summer he wandered the property. He did great. Came when he was called, everything. And now this year, you know, year two, hormonal kick in, and he's just being a jerk. So I'm hoping this summer he calms down and wanders the property again without me having to take another measure. But yeah, I mean, I still can't get over these paths, how much snow is on them. Like today, I'm out here without a jacket. Not sure what the temperature is, but the wind's not blowing, so that makes a huge difference. So everything we plow with the tractor, and then these paths, thank God we brought the snowblower here when we moved, so we can do these paths. And I shoveled this, but you can't go down the deck this way. And the pond is still ponding. All that snow. Incredible. Grills. I can't get to these grills if I wanted to. A table. Shout out to Mitsubishi for these split units. They've held up super well for Wisconsin weather, even when we were minus 44 with the wind chill. Kept everything warm. So, Mitsubishi, you rock. Unfortunately, we put another one in on the other side of the house, and it was not the same brand. And that one absolutely was horrible compared to the Mitsubishi when it got super cold here. So We've got 3 Mitsubishi split units in that building. That's our business building. So those functioned absolutely perfectly. The one on that side of the house did fantastic. This one over here, as soon as it got cold, it does not do well. So lesson learned. You get what you pay for. They're not cheap, but if that is what you rely on for heat and air, which we do, there's no other heat source in this house as of right now. We will be putting in a fireplace this year. So it's been a little bit of a stressful year worrying about if we lose power. We have no heat and no water because we run on a well. So we will be putting in the fireplace. Absolutely no choice. It's a matter of survival. So, but yeah, prior to this storm, Dave and I prepped like heck. We had 5 gallons of water saved everywhere in the kitchen, in the bathroom. I have a ton of starter plants I'm working on for the garden, so I had to water them. I needed water for the chickens. I needed water for the toilet. I needed water for everything. So multiple 5-gallon buckets of water laying around, which it's safe to say we can now dispose of, but all in preparation. You just don't know. I'd rather be safe than sorry and be prepared in case we lose power. So I mean, if we did, I know we can rig a generator to our well off and on to get water, whatnot. But, I mean, we just have a basic generator. I mean, and I've got chest freezers, 2 in that building. I've got 1 in the house here. So I will be thinking about purchasing another very large generator. I really need to educate myself on the battery generators more. I did a while ago, and that was probably over a year ago, and I know so much has changed with those, so I really need help with that. I don't know as much as I would like to know, so I need to invest in some of those, and like the power bank ones, and I think Patriot is one. There's a Blue Eddy. I mean, there's several companies. If anybody's ever used one and can recommend one, that would be fantastic. It'll at least give me a start. But I do need to look into that. But, yeah. This is Tuesday, so the storm came in Sunday. Well, Saturday night. And then went on through the night. And it's already started to melt. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look like it, but we're down to 16 inches on the gauge. I know initially, I think our area was reporting 18.4 or something, and we were expected to get 25 plus. So 18's okay. It's going to start warming up. This will all melt soon, hopefully by Easter. And like I said, Storm Elsa did not disappoint in the Midwest. So, I mean, just look at the snow piles from the plowing. It's taller than the car. And the end of the road, same thing. We were plowing out across the road. So that mound is probably about 8 feet. And then we started dumping there just because we were running out of space. But bless Dave's heart, he came out here, I mean, and got on the tractor and got everything plowed on the road. But he's, you know, he loves this kind of stuff. So he talked about it all week. He was super excited and happily geared up to get out there and plow several times during the course of this storm so it didn't pile up too much. But, and I typically shovel this deck completely and utterly off, and I just couldn't keep up. And Dave's like, why are you doing that? Just pile it up. So that's what I did, and Drives me a little batty, but it'll melt. Like I said, it'll melt sooner than later. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy this last hurrah of beauty. And it's a beautiful sunny day. So I can't complain. The sun feels great. It was out yesterday too. So like I said, it's melting. Believe it or not, it's melting. And I think it's only 20 out right now, but the sun is melting the stuff. I mean, I started getting icicles yesterday, so we'll see. But I'm definitely going to take down this little sled decoration in the hopes that Mother Nature sees it's gone and doesn't bring any more back. So that's where we're all at. We've been enjoying seeing the birds on the feeder. I've got my little mama cardinal there. I call it Mamacita. I think it's my mom. And the bluebirds have returned, so we get to see those out the kitchen window every single day, which is just so nice to see the bluebirds. This feeder and these guys, they'll come right up to you and eat out of your hands. They have no fear. They come, they grab, they go. Little chickadees. So cute. So, anyhow, that's where we're at with this major snowstorm of the century, is what they're saying, from what I heard. And, yeah, I wish I can get closer to my pond so you can see the silliness of it, but there's just no way. I mean, I don't have boots tall enough to get through these piles. I mean, this is due to us. A little bit of piling up here. It's also drifting. But somewhere down there is the pond. So some of the things we need to accomplish this year, really wanted to start the cabin, and we have a lot of supplies for that, but this building here, not the little one, the one behind it, needs a roof. That needs a roof. I'm not sure about the pump house. Can't recall. I think we got a couple years left on that one. But, so we've got to get roofs on things. The funny thing is, like a lot of people in the Midwest know, like a couple days ago, 5 days ago, whatever, it was 73, 74 out. We were raking the lawn, getting the beds ready, even though we had no intention of planting, but just cleaning things up. The frogs were back out, so they were all by the pond. And then we got this, but this baby, this Mitsubishi, if I could kiss it, I would. It's been fantastic. Literally saved our lives. So, like I said, kudos to that company. They knew what they were doing when they made these. And if you're in the need of a split unit, honestly, this is the brand you need to get, because I will recommend them 1,000,000 times over. And that will be the brand we put probably into the cabin when it's finally built, and not mess around, because the other units, especially the ones you do yourself, you know, they do great in the summer, but if you live in the Midwest or anywhere where it gets winter, they don't hold up. The Mitsubishi is the best. I would highly recommend them. Look at the snowdrift up to the house. That's about a 3-foot snowdrift up against the house, which today my plan is somehow get in here. I'm sure I'll get soaking wet and get all of that snow away from the house. But that just goes to show the drifts out here in the country. I mean, you see all those drifts and stuff. There is a flower bed there, but it surely doesn't go that far to the right. It's all drifted. So that's why it's a little bit harder to get a measurement. when you actually do get the snow. Like this did really well, and it pretty much matched up with what the town said we did get for snow. So, which I think was like 18.4 is what they said. I'm pretty sure that's what they said. So, for a last bit of winter before spring officially arrives, I don't know, we'll take it. I mean, it's beautiful. The sun feels great. Today's St. Patrick's Day. So I will be making some Reubens, which I'm super excited about. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, Dave doesn't eat them, so I get them all to myself. But there you go, guys. I mean, if you're in an area that can't see snow or don't get it, here's your shot. And I hope you enjoy it. And if you're in an area like Arizona, I've been getting messages saying that they're so behind on water and trees are dying and all of that. And that's hard too. I understand that. I mean, we all experience droughts, and it's hard to imagine when I'm 18 inches in snow to remember that. But it happens. So, enjoy the snow. Poor Arizona, Tucson. I am thinking of Nancy Guthrie. I do hope that she is found, and my prayers are with the family, all of them. I pray for them daily. I hope she's found, and yeah. So there you go, guys. I hope the weather's good where you guys are and everyone's doing well. We're just enjoying this last hurrah of snow before Easter, before spring. Honestly, Easter's 2 weeks away. This will probably all be gone by Easter. It might be a muddy mess, but it'll be gone. Look at the snowdrifts on the building out here. Can you see that? That's some crazy drifting going on up there. But all the snow has already fallen off my greenhouse roof, so goes to show you that thing can stay warm. Anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy the snow. Enjoy your weather wherever you are. Hopefully that Arizona area gets some rain, a decent amount of rain. And I wish you guys all the best. Take care.